apologies for the lack of video yesterday. I had a terrible night's sleep the night before last. Couldn't sleep at all. And then today I slept for about 15 hours. It was a good sleep. Really needed a pee when I got up. As for the that's the important stuff out of the way. As for the minor thing of playing a Football Manager game, it's better. It's way better. It's way, way better. We've picked up a couple of wins, and I've got plans for the transfer window. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back. So, we started off after this heroic month, let's call it. Loki's having a bit of a coughing fit at the moment. We played Newcastle, and they were better than us, but we gave them a game, and they're not too bad. We then, same again, you right there, Lokes? Same again against Brighton, a 2-1 win, but we played all right. Alfie Devine popping up with the odd goals. He's not playing particularly great. Southampton, who are, I think, a fellow struggler with a 0-0. And then we beat Crystal Palace 2-1 away from home. Now, this is big because they're in the relegation zone. However, this isn't big because they're also in the relegation zone. We lost to Bournemouth 2-0. But then, Plymouth, being the ever-gracious host, had a man sent off in the second minute. Which was lovely of them. And then Ger popped up with a couple of goals and the Feds scored. So, league-wise, I would have taken it. Start of the season, only 2 points above relegation, but I would have taken that. Now, plans. First things first, Ger came to me, said that he didn't think the squad was strong enough. So, I sent him to Sandra and he was dealt with. But he does have a release clause. He's probably not going to sign a new contract. He's got 5 years left anyway, so that's fine. He's got a release clause. And that. So that might be a worry in January, but it's 20 mil, so we'll deal with it. Now, the board have graciously, and this is nothing, like I said, I'm not fudging the game finances anymore. This is that they came to me and said, do you want more money? I don't know why it was like I had to go to a board meeting and say yes. I feel like yes. But they've upped it to 14 million. Now, I've decided to sell. It pains me because I like him. Ilias Chair. I just don't think he's quite Premier League. He's a good Championship player, and he's 31. If we can get any sort of money for him, 8-9 mil for a 31-year-old, that'd be great. And Muniz is also going to go, again, decent Championship player. But if we can get 12 million, that'll sort us out for the January transfer window, and Sandra's going to do bits. We've got the Fez, who I like as a pressing forward. Got Devine as our youngster that's not doing well, but he's there and he's a youngster, so he's going to get better. So I'm thinking not too bad, and we won't be too low on numbers, and obviously Sandra will reinforce. Bit of an injury crisis as well. See, Pedro's out for 8 days. He's got a virus. Yates has been out for ages. Devine, I think he ripped his tit off. He ripped his pec. And another flu. So we've got a flu bug going around. So we're a little bit light on numbers. Chair's going to have to start. Goalkeeper's doing well. Brolin's doing well. Our big Swedish man. Fez is... goals is obviously the hardest bit to get when you're a newly promoted team. We've got Villa and Leicester today. And then we've got the transfer window. Which she's going to do. We need bits. Do bits. I've sold Dayman. He's gone for 5 million. I was quite pleased to get 5 million for him. He's gone for 5 million. I've promoted our 22-year-old Danish centre-back, who's not very good, in the hope of fooling Sandra into believing we have 3 goalkeepers so she doesn't try and sign another one. Bergstrom, however, is unhappy because he's not getting enough football. But Brolin's probably our best player this season. So, all in all, decent. Right. Villa, if you could just have another man sent off in the first couple of minutes, let's say 10 minutes, that would be good. Solanke's playing for Villa. Not make it. Big Dom Solanks. Yeah, they just, okay. Spurs were like, no. He had one start after signing, what was it, 65 mil? They loaned him out, bought him for 31. Well done, Spurs. Gave him one start, and then you made £35 million loss on him. Oh, that seems normal. Right, so the Burnley are terrible. I'm hopeful that Burnley just cut adrift and we don't have to worry about bottom. That would be lovely. However, Brentford are beating West Ham, which is not great. Not ideal at all. I have toned down our crazy attackingness a little bit just because I was having a bit of a Spurs in that I was just running all the players into the ground and their legs were falling off. So you had to just bring it back a little bit. On Chair. Thanks for Jack and Ockles winning. Little flick on Chair. Oh! Just not Premier League. He's just not quite good enough. Very good. Lovely. See? Out. A set piece taker. In. Good. Let's say he's rubbish. Good. Okay. Fine. Villa in the league. They are struggling, to be fair. I still think a draw's fine here. Let's not get greedy. Maybe they were right taking £30 million loss on Solanke. Winners. Oh, okay. Confident. Yeah. Phillips. Morris. You said a little bit more from our wing backs. Okay. Good possession football, boys. Phillips, therefore you're not a footballer. Remember this, Phillips. Just a lump with a head. Morris. Morris. Go on. Go on. Oh. Bending. Our chances. Wolves are losing. Liking this. Placid cross. They got a player called Flamingo. Oh, Ger. Oh, Nat Phillips. I don't know why it's not Ger. All right, we've been the better side. One yellow card away from suspension. I hate that logic. I hate that when it comes up. So what? We should just never play him anymore because he's one yellow card away from suspension. Because he's always going to be one yellow card away from suspension. Thought that was a good idea. I get it for cups and stuff, maybe? But I was having to fill in as our DM defend. That could be. Go on, Morris. Go on, Morris. Drive, 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 drive. Lovely. Is that the highlight? Oh, that was the blocked shot. I just realised it's an Arsenal-Tottenham title race currently. I also just realised I haven't made any Cubs. What? Our lack of fit players at the moment. We're having to just juggle it around a little bit. So, you. There is a boss can donking back from 10 minutes. Perfect. I want to go attacking because I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Go on, Davies. Boss, what you got? Whippage. Whippage. Dinkage? Go on. Oh, how's that? That's just sitting on the goal line. Oh, they're going to score now, aren't they? Oh. Oh, we've kept them absolutely quiet. They've done nothing all game. Should have won it. I'm going to Take all the positivity when you're not a very good side. Anytime you can get a bit of a green team talk, take it. Hey, but that's a better performance. Attempting to stay focused. But okay, 20 matches without a goal, by the way. He's whether to be seen his manager will keep faith in him. You know he's transfer list. Oh, Stephen's signing a new contract. No. Can't get rid of all our fullbacks. Right, Leicester City away. Another potential winnable. But a draw would be fine. Got a car. Zero's back from injury. That's good. Tom can start again. Got some little bit of spice on the bench. But we play really well. So, Buckles is playing poorly, but he was our star first few weeks of the season. Don't worry about it, mate. Just don't worry about it, but also just do better. But don't worry about it, but you're shit. But don't worry about it, but you are crap. What loans? And this loan bollocks, please, chair. Watford off. Cash for the transfer window. We can get like a total of about 30 mil. Spend. Sandra can do a lot with that. So we did the spreadsheet on the transfers, the scorecard system, right? Because I just got rid of all the under, the 20-year-old 200k guys, right? Because it's just pointless. And then if I removed all those, the signings she's made aren't too bad at all. There was very few sort of standouts, and I didn't, having looked at it and sort of studied it a bit more, there's no really sort of focus in any particular area. Like, she signed like one good young player. She signed Davis, I can't remember. But she signed Cordero, like one wonder kid, one good young player in 5 seasons, which is not what you really should be doing. So she's much more of a signing for now. But I think that's the AI in general. I think it undervalues young talent a little bit. But the signings she's made very few absolute misses for first teamers. There's a few she's overpaid for. There's a few that are probably a bit old for what we got. So overall, okay. Dominating possession, but we are creating nothing. Are we about to have 2 0-0 draws? That is always good for the instead and carded. Berto, you can have again. Slightly. Okay. Whatever is pacey. If you can get on something. Let's come. Else. I don't really want to use the transfer listed guys if I don't have to, but needs must. Can we create something, boys? Oh, this surely. Chair, come on. Premier League goal, mate. This is it. Oh, he's taking it. I love the idea of taking a little clever free kick is good, but can you do it when it's 25 yards out when they should never shoot and they always do and it always goes over, just over, right? That's what always happens. It goes just over the bar. I feel like you should have just shot there, chair. I've got to be honest. Too bad, Som. Yeah. Our spine, our defensive spine is very, very good. This is the problem. When we get past that. That's nice. Go on, Tom. Go on. Yes, he's put... No. It's a penalty. The fucking ball went in the net. Hello, play the advantage. The ball has gone in the net. I feel like we're being penalised for scoring here, guys. Oh, thank God. So sure he was going to miss that. Ref? I'm confused. Ref. I've got to be honest. I feel like, I don't know, call me crazy, but if you score, I don't think it should be pulled back so you get a penalty. I find that, oh no. Pick it up, mate. Just pick it up. Okay. So it's done really well there. Superb. Ah, Fez. Bit more acceleration, old man. Please. And we're playing. Oh, is he on? Oh, that's a sumptuous. That's a gift. Name's Gift Orban. Oh, that's such a good ball. Ah. Same with the high line anymore. That just did us. I know it's not really a position, but it would be a decent inside forward. Don't like how many nervous players I've got. Not a fan of this. Just nerves because we're in a relegation fight. Playing in the Premier League for the first time. Southampton are actually doing really well. Caused a couple of injuries, so I'm thinking long term, that might help us. Brilliant. Come out and claim this one. You're like a giant man. Come out and claim everything. Counter here. Okay. You could have just had a little run there, Cordero. Everton are 4-0 up against Brentford. We like that. Bournemouth are beating Crystal Palace. That's okay. Bournemouth can fuck off. They can go have a little trip to Europe. Crystal Palace, they can go. Oh God, it's a 99th minute highlight. Win it, Ockles. Second ball, yes. Play it through. Cordero, yes. Voss thinks it in. Davies, oh yeah. Massively deflected shot. Ah. Should we have won? I don't. Yeah, they won't look it up. They're footballers. They can't read. All right, that's okay. And other teams that we wanted to lose lost. So overall, I think I'm pretty successful. Okay, right. So the transfer window opens shortly. Hopefully, we'll beat Huddersfield. Just for the record, I'm going full strength in that game. And we've got a tricky little run, but we'll come back for the end of the transfer window and obviously deadline day. But hopefully, let's say, worst case scenario, let's say 5 mil for Chair. And if people realise Muniz doesn't score, let's say 8. That's 13, 27, 28 million. We can do a lot with this. And we got all the Damon money already. So yeah, 28 mil. We don't need a striker. We're going one up top now. Now, if I could pick, if I was doing the transfer window, I'd go all out for a central midfielder, attacking midfielder here. Then Divine is good either, but like beggars can't be choosers. Can't get rid of everybody in one transfer window. So Divine can be the backup. He'd come in to replace Chair. That's what I'd go for. More attacking threat. I think the defence is fine. I complained about wing-backs, but we've got people that can fill there. We've got great centre-backs, but that's fine. And the goalkeeper's good. So a bit more attacking flair or a pressing forward, allowing Fez to move around a bit more. One of those things would be good. Right, there we go. Undefeated episode. Only one defeat this month. Sounds better than it is, though, doesn't it? Right, thank you very much for watching. Apologies again for the lack of video yesterday. Stay tuned tomorrow for transfer deadline day. Sandra's going to do bits, I promise. I'm calling it now. She's going to sign a player that I've heard of. I know it's a big ask, but I think she's going to do it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.